fans defend her like they're 12-year-olds standing their favorite K-pop group. Is she inclusive or just racist wrapped in a pretty package? This video took so long to make because I wanted to gather content that's concise, to the point, and will be a good defense against her 13 million fans. So I've compiled a very quick list: misrepresentation, plausible deniability, and a very bad marketing deal. Let's start talking about misrepresentation and the lack of it. At face value, you might think that maas is very progressive when it comes to including races and marginalized communities. That's the bare minimum. Oh, but Reese is Illyrian and described as having tan skin. That's just a man who went on a beach day and forgot to put some sunscreen on. Some people point to Nehemia and Tarquin as people of color, but are they even done properly? Others need to understand that making people of color is more than just sliding the gradient a little closer to black, okay? We need some identity. We need culture that isn't just white in a different font. And we need a person of color that isn't just used as a catalyst to benefit the white main character. In SJM's Throne of Glass series, there's a character named Nehemia who's best friends with the white FMC and eventually just ends up getting murdered in the second book. Sounds pretty inclusive, huh? Until you realize that every aspect of Nehemia's character is only to benefit the white FMC. Just to be clear, this is not the only person that uses the black best friend tropes. There are others. But y'all aren't ready for that conversation. Plausible deniability. Sergei Maas employs a little something called plausible deniability. This means that literally nothing is confirmed. Is Amren actually Asian? Not sure. Is Moore lesbian or bisexual? Not confirmed. Is Helion white or black because this is his son? We'll never know. In her books, characters may or may not be diverse, and it's really unclear. This just shows how ingenuine it is and just seems so performative because it's diversity that's done wrong. Key example of this plausible deniability is Bryce Adelaide Quinlan. Bryce is alluded to as not being skinny in the book when she talks about her problems with her dance class. Now, some fan arts depict her as plus size, some depict her as curvy, and some depict her as just as skinny as Farah and Aelin. And this is a key example of her whole plausible deniability where we really just don't know. I honestly think someone's whispering into her ears, "Don't confirm anything." My largest issue is the Breonna Taylor post. Sergei Maas made an Instagram post that was basically like, "I can't believe the police murdered this woman, and also the president sucks. But anyway, I have a new book coming out. Y'all should totally buy it." That post is still up. Basically, around this time, a woman named Breonna Taylor was murdered because the police broke into her house with no evidence and belief of the possession of drugs. None of this was based on any evidence and was a clear case of marginalized communities targeted by police racism. Some people might say she's considerate for posting this, but I don't think that using a black woman's death to promote your new book release about a white main character is very considerate at all. Like telling why you made a whole separate post for a dog to get adopted, but not when a black woman is facing police brutality. So that confirms that Sergei Maas is a very performative activist. Overall, we've covered her lack of representation, plausible deniability, and a really bad idea for an Instagram caption. Let me know any other authors you find problematic in the comments, and please send this video to Sergei Maas.